not dead?
I have no idea!
Ever since we saw Moff Gideon with the Darksaber at the end of Season 1 of The Mandalorian, everyone's been theorizing whether or not he's Force sensitive, and if so, how powerful is he in the Force? Well, today I'm here to tell you guys how he's not only Force sensitive, but also how powerful of a Force user he actually is. Hey guys, it's Luke from SixSith, and today we're looking at why Gideon is not only a Moff, but also one with the Force. So let's start off with why Gideon is almost definitely a Force sensitive. We get a few hints throughout the first season of the show that definitely suggest that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to this Imperial officer. He's obsessed with Baby Yoda, who coincidentally is incredibly powerful with the Force. He's one of the only Imperial Moffs who seems to not only be surviving in the galaxy after the war, but actually thriving, and you know, he's got a lightsaber. I mean, I know that owning a lightsaber doesn't necessarily mean that you're Force sensitive, but if you've watched Star Wars, then you'll know that 99 times out of 100, if someone's got a lightsaber, they're also a Force user. Now, maybe Gideon is just an incredibly competent Moff who just so happens to be interested in relics like the Darksaber, but I don't think that that's the case. At the end of Season 1, the Moff is made out to be the main antagonist of Season 2, if not the entire series. So it's more likely that this guy is Force sensitive than just a guy with a baby frog Jedi and lightsaber fetish. I mean, imagine a one-on-one fight between the Mandalorian and Moff Gideon if he's not a Force sensitive. A regular guy with a sword versus a flying murder machine with rockets goes one of one ways, with a million little bloody bits of Moff Gideon flying into every direction, making the entire place look like a Jackson Pollock painting. Lucasfilm isn't just going to show off a random Moff with one of the rarest and most kick-ass lightsabers in the galaxy and then blue ball us by saying, oh no, he's not Force sensitive, he was just shopping around on Mandalore and his saber really caught his eye in the discount bin. No, he's Force sensitive. But the real question is, how sensitive? You see, he's got to be at least powerful enough to give the Mando and Baby Yoda a run for their money, but not strong enough to crush their ship in midair and decapitate people with a spinning 360 no-scope. The show writers have got to strike a delicate balance between pushover and Palpatine. So how powerful can we expect him to be? Well, he's most likely strong enough to the point where he's probably got enhanced reflexes, some Jedi mind trick abilities, and maybe even more advanced Force powers like Force Push and Choke that he's only able to use either really mildly or in very rare occasions where he's able to gather enough Force power to do so. However, it's not very likely that he's going to be any stronger than that because of two reasons. The first one is because of what I said before. He can't be as powerful as Vader and Palpatine because then he'd be virtually unstoppable in the show. But also because if he was that strong in the Force, then Palpatine would have made him into an Inquisitor or maybe even an apprentice. But what he definitely wouldn't have done is make Gideon a Moff. Because if there's one thing we know about Palpatine, it's that he'd never give someone who's as strong in the Force such a powerful position that they could easily become a threat to his rule. So it's not really likely that we'll see Moff Gideon use any of his abilities outside the capabilities of a preteen Padawan. However, I can definitely say for sure that the Moff is strong enough with the Force to be a pretty significant threat to both Baby Yoda and the Mando. But anyway, what do you guys think about Moff Gideon and his connection to the Force? As you can probably already tell, I'm pretty confident that he's Force sensitive and that he'll definitely end up using his powers in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. But I really want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that Moff Gideon is a Force user? And if so, how powerful do you think he'll be? Leave a comment down below, and if you like the theory, then make sure to smash the like button, and while you're at it, why not join the Sith ranks as well? We post 3 new videos every week, and the best way to stay up to date is with a subscription. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time right here on SixSith.